What's going on, guys? Anderson here, and today we're going to be talking about Amazon strategy, pure Amazon strategy going into what we like to call New Year, New You. So if you're in the consumable category, whether it is on the supplement category, beauty, health, personal care, men's grooming, sexual wellness, the holiday season may not be your best season yet. The best season for you may actually be New Year, New You. We're talking about primarily January, from January 1st all the way to January 20th. Now, for the supplement category, as you guys know, you make majority of your money or your majority of your sales the first month of the year, and that will trickle down to potentially March timeframe. A majority of your customers are gonna be, especially if they're new to brand, are gonna come through the first 60 days of the year. So what does that mean to us in terms of strategy? Well, what I like to do is I like to hold back a lot of the investments that we do in Black Friday and Cyber Monday. People are normally going to be shopping for other items like electronics, innovative items, and so on and so forth. So let's hold back a little bit of that investment. Again, we're maybe already too late for you since you already invested in Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but we need to double down in January timeframe. This is some of the life cycles that we see on Amazon. First, if you have some sort of new to brand acquisitions at the beginning of the year, they're usually going to come because grandma, mom, uncle Danny will give those customers some sort of gift card, some sort of cash, and you're going to use that to purchase product, whether it is brick and mortar or on e-commerce. Primarily on Amazon, we see a ton of new customer acquisitions the first 2 months of the year. Invest a little bit more on that front versus investing heavily at the end of the year, because again, that may not be our genre. Like, we see it all the time. Better yet, that may not be our audience. We see it all the time where customers are not really looking for consumable products at the end of the year, but they are at the beginning of the year. Food for thought. Putting that in the back burner. Do your heavy investments in terms of new customer acquisition from a discount perspective the first 2 months of the year, especially if you're in the supplement category. Now, we do have some brands in the supplement space. Supplement is pretty large as a category, as you guys probably know, but there are some that will leak into the consumable / beauty products, whether it is collagen, whether it is immunity, probiotics and prebiotic kind of products. Ensure that you're doing some heavy investments at the beginning of the year. The second thing is double down on your DSP investment. Now, I can break those down in later videos, but for those of you who know what I'm talking about, is new customer acquisition through promotions, whether it is coupons, discounts, best deals, deal of the day, light deal, and so on and so forth. DSP double down as well, display primarily for retargeting purposes. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the customer sees your life cycle, your product over and over again before they convert. And then the third thing that we constantly do is heavy advertising. So we know that we're going to be seeing a ton of people new to brand through sponsored brands. So double down on sponsored brands and sponsored video. Sponsored products are finicky though, because the majority of your conversion is going to come through sponsored products, but also the majority of your spend. So a lot of brands don't overly invest on your sponsored brands or your sponsored video. So those are the two from a strategic perspective that I love to recommend towards the beginning of the year. A new year, new you primarily. Just to recap, what we want to do is, one, we want to make sure that we are doubling down in any type of discount investments, whether it is promotions, whether it is a coupon or some sort of deal of the day or lightning deal. The second would be, again, to reiterate the reoccurring visibility of your products, DSP investments. So anything in terms of display, retargeting mechanisms. And then the third one would be heavy on sponsored brands and sponsored video. And then sponsored products are going to be, again, heavy on your conversion, but everybody's going to be investing heavily on sponsored products. So the other two are often neglected, and that's where you can capitalize a lot of the market share and a lot of the new customer acquisition. As always, guys, if you guys need any additional information, please go into our website and send us a request on the page, or go into info@tristbell.com. Subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about Amazon and what we do on the e-commerce side, especially from the strategic side or from a newly launched product. And stay tuned for additional videos that we're going to be doing more on the advertising side. As always, God bless, and we'll see you guys next time.